Hi there, it's Lisa Belleci St. Romain here on our first Sunday of Lent. Got my purple on. The candles will catch up next week. Our first reading from the book of Genesis is very familiar, and it's a long story about Noah, right? And God's promise to Noah. And our Lector workbook says, isn't it interesting? God is only limiting himself, right? I'm going to establish my covenant, and here's the limits that I set on myself. And he doesn't give the people any limits at all. So it's a one-way promise. He's not requiring anything of us. It's a mercy, right? And our second reading again talks about the flood. So, first reader, you're going to be connected to the second reader. And then our gospel, which is usually tied to the first reading, not so much, except that this is the time of fulfillment, which is what God is saying. I will recall the covenant and I will fulfill. Okay, so these two first and second lector readings are long. It's a story right here. Tell it. Tell the story. Okay, so a reading from the book of Genesis. Long pause. Let the people settle. You settle. You're there. And by the way, please do hold the lectionary. Hold the book. God said to Noah and his sons with him. Long pause. Now we're getting ready. Here's the God time. See, I am now establishing my covenant with you. Okay? You and your descendants after you. So the part of you and your descendants after you, I would like you to make eye contact with the people right there. And with every living creature that was with you. Now here are the creatures that so all the birds and the various tame and wild animals that were with you and came out of the ark. So that was a list, and then your voice is kind of doing a listing kind of thing, all right? Now he's back to the I statements. First he said, I am now establishing, I will establish. So I will establish my covenant with you. Eye contact on that you and hold it there, okay? That never again shall all bodily creatures be destroyed by the waters of a flood. There shall not be another flood to devastate the earth. Speak it with God's pronunciation and promises. We know there have been floods. We've had mudslides and floods. We know that. But this is the promise that God has made to not to devastate the earth. Okay? God added. Pause. Here we go again. This is the sign I am giving you. Oh, sorry. This is the sign I am giving for all ages to come. Let's see if you can get through that one better than I did. Of the covenant between me and you. So definitely be making eye contact on that one. And every living creature with you. I set my bow in the clouds to serve as a sign of the covenant between me and the earth. So our Lector workbook says, this ecological concern has been with God for a long time. It's not something Pope Francis made up, right? All right. When I bring clouds over the earth and the bow appears in the clouds, I will recall the covenant I have made between me and you and all living beings, so that the waters shall never again become a flood to destroy all mortal beings. Okay? A long pause. The word of the Lord. Some of you have this wonderful strength in your voice, and when you get there, you go, the word of the Lord. Okay, be strong on the word of the Lord just as much as you are through the whole reading, okay? Good deal. God bless. Take care.